and really trying to see if we can provide a service to people that gives them some insight into what may be happening behind a particular stock movement.
We had talked previously about this whole big data is the hot area, so you guys are right in the middle of it all.
That's right, and we first had this idea a couple of years ago. I had done some work a long time ago on monitoring the internet for discussions regarding companies, a startup back in 1998. And we had really been thinking about that search engine that we developed there, for which we were awarded 2 patents, and how it would be applied in kind of a modern application. My background is actually in aerospace. I specialize in control systems and optimization. And I spent a lot of time looking at number theory and thinking about numerical signals, and I thought there was a real opportunity there to look at the stock market as a mathematical entity and really couple that with the search engine that we had developed back in '98.
Carlos, beside the aerospace, I know you've got a little educational background too. Can you tell us about your background?
Sure. I'm actually a Stanford guy. I got a bachelor's and a master's there in aeronautics and astronautics, and then started my first startup was back in 1998. I had some friends in the finance industry, and they had come up with this idea of monitoring what people were saying on the internet. There were a couple of well-publicized examples of rumors coming out damaging a company's stock price, and then it would take several days for the stock to recover. And so we really saw a need for a service where we would monitor what people were saying on the internet and report back to our clients, particularly quickly, so they could respond to these rumors right away. And the technology we needed did not exist, so went out and actually developed our own search engine. We were then awarded 2 patents for that. And then after that startup, I went on to a couple of other startups. I enjoy, starting these companies. For me, my favorite part is the beginning, where you're you're trying to solve these problems in a unique and novel way. It's very exciting.
And it gets boring once you're up and running.
Yeah, Rick, I just want to. It's not a correction, but I think it's important to note. Carlos is very self-effacing, quite frankly, and he said, we. He basically joined that team, if you think about it, in the late '90s. Really prior to what then happened in the market. But he invented a search engine that was truly unique, was patented, his name is on the patent, to go out and do a better search for the kind of information that would allow somebody to have better predictive powers in terms of stock selection.
So he's a lot smarter than you and I, Marshall.
Certainly, this was well before people who even knew what the internet was, before social networking and everything else.
Was it little data back then? Or?
It's grown, let's put it that way.